Now to the legal challenge of a state senatorial candidate in Harford County. Reval Washington challenged his opponent's residency in the Democratic race for District 34, claiming that Art Helton doesn't live there. Today, as Jeff Hager reports, a judge has ruled that Helton does have enough roots there to run.
The political signs are evident outside this Joppa duplex on Ravenswood Court. But in a court of law, Art Helton's opponent claimed he still made his home at this Darlington estate. Efforts to expose Helton landed his wife Ann on the witness stand, answering questions about where she sleeps and how solid her relationship really is with her husband of almost 30 years.
I would say that you should always anticipate the unforeseen. It's sort of Murphy's Law in politics. I am used to it.
Despite surveillance photos and neighbors' testimony suggesting Helton rented out the property and used it solely to run for office, a circuit court judge has ruled Helton met the law's requirements, owning the property for more than 6 months and using that address for his voter registration.
I'm a resident of 110 Ravenswood Court. This thing was, I think, more about publicity for Mr. Washington than it was about a real issue. It's just sort of been an annoyance.
Reval Washington claims his opponent has done this before, changing his primary residence 8 times, depending upon which office he's running for. He says he's disappointed by the ruling.
Disappointed to say that I'm not would be a lie, but when you know what's really going on and you know where somebody truly resides and what their intentions are.
Pending any possible appeals, Helton and Washington will face off in the September Democratic primary. And either one of them who should emerge from that will face a tough task in taking on Senate Minority Whip Nancy Jacobs, the Republican. Ironically, the incumbent senator showed up to support Washington, even though he's one of her Democratic challengers, claiming she, too, once had to run against the man whose candidacy allegedly knows no bounds.
I did not challenge Mr. Helton in 2002. I decided I preferred to beat him instead, which I did I had about 61% of the vote. But I'm a strong advocate of justice.
In Harford County, Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.